A pro-Palestinian man is in custody after allegedly killing two Israeli embassy staff members who were leaving an event at the Capitol Jewish Museum in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday night. Authorities confirmed. The Embassy of Israel to the U.S. identified the victims as Yaron Lischinsky and Sarah Milgrim, who were set to be engaged. Metropolitan Police Department Chief Pamela Smith said during a news conference that officers responded to multiple calls of a shooting near the museum at around 9:08 p.m. on Wednesday. When authorities arrived at the scene, a man and a woman were found unconscious and not breathing, despite life-saving efforts from first responders. Smith said both were pronounced dead. A 30-year-old man identified as Elias Rodriguez of Chicago is believed to have committed the act alone and is in custody, Smith said, adding that his gun was also recovered. Smith said the preliminary investigation shows Rodriguez was allegedly observed pacing back and forth outside the museum before he approached a group of 4 people exiting the building, including the 2 victims, and began shooting. He then entered the museum, where he was detained by event security. While in custody, he yelled, "Free, free Palestine," Smith said. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser described the shooting as horrific and assured the community there is no active threat. She also said the city will not tolerate this violence or hate. "We will not tolerate any acts of terrorism," Bowser said in part. "We will not tolerate anti-Semitism." Tal Naim Cohen, a spokesperson for the Israeli embassy in the capital, confirmed to Fox News that 2 diplomats were shot at close range while an event hosted by the American Jewish Committee was taking place at the museum. "We have full faith in law enforcement authorities on both the local and federal levels to apprehend the shooter and protect Israel's representatives and Jewish communities throughout the United States," Cohen said. The event at the museum was for young Jewish professionals who work in foreign policy and had a panel discussion focused on finding humanitarian solutions for Gaza, Fox News learned. The Israeli embassy said Lischinsky and Milgrim were in the prime of their lives. This evening, a terrorist shot and killed them as they exited an event at the Capitol Jewish Museum in D.C. The entire embassy staff is heartbroken and devastated by their murder, the embassy wrote in a post on X. "No words can express the depth of our grief and horror at this devastating loss. Our hearts are with their families, and the embassy will be by their side during this terrible time." Israel's ambassador to the U.S. Yitzhak Leiter said the 2 victims were dating and on the verge of engagement. Leiter said the man had just purchased a ring with the intention of proposing to his girlfriend next week in Jerusalem. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said DHS is actively investigating the incident and working to get more information to share. "Please pray for the families of the victims. We will bring this depraved perpetrator to justice," Noem wrote on X. Danny Danon, Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, said the deadly shooting was a depraved act of anti-Semitic terrorism in a statement posted to X late Wednesday night. "Harming diplomats and the Jewish community is crossing a red line. We are confident that the U.S. authorities will take strong action against those responsible for this criminal act. Israel will continue to act resolutely to protect its citizens and representatives everywhere in the world," he wrote. Stephen Jensen, the FBI's assistant director in charge of the Washington field office, said the agency will be investigating the heinous crime for hate crime motivation or ties to potential terrorism.